Hello and welcome to Symetri's AutoCAD 2022 new features video. My name is Terry Dean. I'm one of the application specialists here at Symetri. I'll be informing you about some of the new features to be introduced within AutoCAD 2022. The next new feature I'm going to focus upon will be something called Count. This is essentially an instant block counter. Although there are alternative methods of counting blocks, this new feature instantaneously provides a total for each visible block inserted into the drawing. And there is a new Count palette within the View tab, Palettes panel. This new palette lists each block with the number of insertions for each. When a block within the palette is selected, a blue boundary appears around the graphics area and a toolbar appears top center. These horizontal arrows, when selected, will then zoom into each block sequentially. Blocks on different layers can be filtered and listed. So if I right click and choose layer, it then lists the layers in which these blocks exist, and if I select each of those layers, it will only highlight those blocks on those layers. Within the Count palette, there may also be a yellow warning triangle adjacent to a block name. This is an alert to indicate two possible issues. One, a block has been exploded, or two, a block is being copied exactly on top of itself. It overlaps. So if the triangle is selected, it will list the two possible issues. We get an error report, and if I click on exploded block, it zooms into the block which has been exploded, and if I select overlapping object, it shows me the block that perfectly overlaps itself. To return to the initial list, we select back to list at the top of the palette. I'll zoom extent to see the entire drawing. If the block count palette contains a dynamic block, that block shows its lightning flash symbol, which is common within AutoCAD. If I select that, right click, we can choose which parameters we'd like to be included in the list below. So in here we can see that door size has been selected, so that's a parameter within the dynamic block, opening angle and wall thickness. And if I click the plus symbol, we can see that those parameters are indeed being shown. And if I click on either one, it will highlight both of those doors which relate to those parameters. To return to a non-highlighted state, the end count green tick can be selected. Top left of the palette, there is an icon which will enable the creation of a table. First, the blocks required to be included within the table have to be selected, and then the insert button at the bottom must be activated. So I'll place the table here and just make a minor adjustment to the table. The table indicates the name of the block together with how many are inserted. If the same blocks are either copied, inserted or deleted, the number field in the table will update when the drawing is either saved or a regeneration occurs. I'll copy these tables and chairs to demonstrate that. So if I copy these over to here, escape to cancel, and now if I save the drawing, we'll see that those fields have updated. Alternatively, if a number field is required for a specific block, there is an insert field icon upon the count toolbar. If I choose chair, then within the count toolbar I can select this icon here, which inserts a count field, and that will allow me to place a number in here. And I can edit that just using mText capability. Like so. And once again, that field will update in the same way in which the table previously would do. So just to demonstrate, if I this time were to delete these tables and chairs and save the drawing, we can see that those fields have updated. Please note, the table does not update the same as a data extraction table. If alternative blocks are inserted, the table will not update to incorporate those. Instead, a new table will need to be created using the same table creation icon. Well, that concludes this AutoCAD 2022 new features video, focusing upon the new count tool. I hope you found it useful. Look out for our other videos for other 2022 products on our website. Thank you for watching.